Texas Guardsmen live and work in communities across Texas. These citizen soldiers are deeply invested. Today, I had the opportunity to visit some test sites.
Good morning, I'm Alicia Suvanasan. Again, we are at another testing site here at Del Mar Stadium in Houston, Texas. A time like this, it's definitely an interesting and challenging time, but today reminds me of why I'm proud to be in the Texas Army National Guard, and I'm also going to talk to other Guard members and talk about kind of what they're doing here at one of the testing sites. Start with Captain Butler, Justin Butler. We talked to him earlier. Again, Captain, can you kind of talk about what kind of is the day-to-day here at one of the testing sites?
Yeah, so here at Del Mar Stadium, the soldiers come out and they're doing testing operations, so we are fully operational control over this. With our medics, our 68 whiskeys are doing the self-administered test. So walking the civilians through how to properly do the testing. We're also doing traffic control points out here, so their day, it starts, the gates open at 11, and we max out capacity at 500 tests a day. And we've been hitting that number solid for the last couple days straight.
And Sergeant Arner, can you talk about kind of the day-to-day as far as like right now at the testing site? It's mainly the medics here with the Texas Army National Guard assisting, right, at the site?
Yeah, so right now I have a team of about 12 medics who are continually testing all day. We have 2 teams on at any given time. We have bilingual speakers. But essentially when the cars come up, we administer them the self-testing, and then we walk them through the test itself, and then we collect the specimen and we do quality control on to make sure that the test will be processed by the lab. We keep track of the numbers, and then we send them to the lab for processing.
Okay, and as far as the soldiers here today, how are they feeling as far as like coming off their civilian job and assisting with something like this?
I think we all really feel the purpose behind this mission. So all the guys here and all their employers are very understanding, and they are, I would say happy to be here, honestly. This is one of the times, when being in the Texas Guard, you really get to serve your community. Everyone here is local. We're all from Houston and San Antonio area. And so we're really proud to just be here and to be able to provide this community service and be on orders to do it.
What are people pulling up and doing right now?
Right now, so you once you are registered with the city and you come up here, we take your requisition form, we'll verify your data on it, and then we're going to give you the test, and then they will actually administer the test themselves. That way there's no cross-contamination, right?
And people aren't getting out of their vehicles, correct?
No. All you're doing is rolling down the window, taking the test, rolling your window back up, and then driving off.
Okay, so how long is the process in total?
4 minutes but so once you pull into the tent, you're usually here for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then the test is complete. You don't have to get out of your vehicle. You don't actually ever have contact with anyone. So we put the test on a table, we slide the table over to you. You roll down your window, you take the test, you complete it, you put it back on the table, roll your window up, and then we pull the test back.
So it's actually a very safe process.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, our main concern is, everyone's safety. So no soldier actually ever comes into contact with a person being tested, and vice versa. Also, no tests are ever in contact with each other. That way we prevent any false positives or anything like that. So yeah, we're very, very conscious of everyone's protection. So no one here will actually ever have physical contact with a soldier or someone working the test site, or vice versa.
And what do you do with the sample, Sergeant?
Once we collect the samples, we verify that the information for the patient and the barcode are correct, and then we bag them all up, and then they are sent to the lab for processing.
And this is where they bag them up right here?
Yep, right here. And then the ladies behind us, they actually input the data and do the actual order for the test. And then at the end of the day, we package them all up, put them on ice, and they are mailed to the lab every day.
And how long you said for the results?
3 to 5 days is the average. It just depends. But they'll try to call you. So the number you register with, they'll make 3 attempts to call you with your results. If you do not pick up after the 3rd time, you have to go to the website in order to get your results.
And how long have you been in the Texas Army National Guard, Sergeant?
I transferred from the Missouri Guard, but I've been in the Guard total for about 17 years.
Well, that's a long time.
It is, yeah.
And how long have you been in Texas?
For 2 years now.
And how is your experience with the Texas Army National Guard?
It's been great. It's been really great. It was a very easy transition. I came right in. I transferred from Missouri. I took a civilian job here in Houston. I basically called the interstate transfer coordinator, and I think within 3 to 4 months I had a position here in Houston.
What do you like best about being able to have your civilian job and being in the Guard? What is it? What are some of the benefits that you like the most as far as being in both?
Really, for me, there's just an opportunity to do stuff like this that you wouldn't have if you weren't in the Guard. My civilian employer is very understanding, so I work in cybersecurity, and right now there's just not a lot of people buying a lot of stuff because everybody's working from home. So for me, it was, personally, it was a great opportunity to be able to come on orders and keep working. But then, also this is a tremendous community service, and so just having the honor to be able to serve the city and the state of Texas like this has really been great.
And sir, as far as your experience, what has it been like being in the Texas Army National Guard? How many years have you been serving, and what do you like most about being able to have your civilian life and also serving?
Sure, I've been in 10 years now. I like being able to serve my community. I don't have to do the active duty day-to-day basis of the Army, but I still get to serve my community and serve my country. So I went the OCS route. I didn't come in until after graduate school, and then I got the call and joined the military. A little too old to go active duty, body's a little older, and so I've come in with the OCS route. Then I have a sales position with Hilti. I'm able to do both roles, and they're very, very supportive in what we do.
So what does this feel like for you, being involved in a mission like this?
It's very rewarding. It's, Texans helping Texans. We're able to give back to our community. Like I spoke about earlier, it's what you signed up to do.
Also, again, stay tuned if you have any questions about the Texas Army National Guard. We are here at one of the test sites helping out. Right here at this test site, though, the medics are very active, helping out, playing a very active role, assisting with FEMA and with the city of Houston, testing people that come through here. And again, what was that, First Sergeant, as far as the website, where would they go?
Yes, ma'am. If you want to sign up to be tested, what you need to do is go to the readyharris.org website, and you can follow the prompts there, and they will get you all signed up with a unique identifier, and you'll be able to show up to the testing facility that they direct you to.
Currently, Guard service members have been active in providing support to local communities through partnerships with FEMA and the city of Houston to food banks across Texas in order to meet unprecedented levels of need due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Not only did I have the opportunity to see firsthand what the citizen soldiers were able to help with, but First Sergeant Horry broke down the process.
So in order to be tested at these sites, all of these people waiting in line, they don't need to be symptomatic. What they do need to do, though, is go to the readyharris.org website and get the number from the website. Call the number. The call center there will walk you through screening procedure, and then at the end of it, they'll be given a unique identifying number and directed to one of the two test sites. So they'll bring that unique identifying number with them, as well as their ID and any medical insurance information, and they'll be screened at the entrance to the facility.
Testing is one of our most effective weapons against COVID-19. Governor Greg Abbott has mobilized over 1,200 National Guard soldiers and airmen in order to establish mobile testing teams across the state of Texas. I spoke with a Guard soldier about what this means to him serving during this time.
I've been in the Texas Army National Guard for about 4 or 5 years now. Given the circumstances surrounding us, with this pandemic, it's important for the people of Texas to see the support of the military component, because it's basically the whole Texans helping Texans. People see us out here supporting them and helping wherever we can.